Hi guys, I'm Blair from goodsignal.com. Today's landing page review is all about how to keep things simple and how simplicity can actually improve the effectiveness of your landing page design and the way it communicates with your visitors and how effectively it compels them to take action. Also, you'll probably notice that today's example is fairly basic. I think it's fair to say that they haven't spent thousands and thousands of dollars on this particular website, but equally, most small businesses don't need to spend thousands of dollars, and you can get a very effective website if you just apply a little bit of thought to the information you're trying to convey and what you want people to do with that information. So here we go then. Got a logo at the top, got a horizontal navigation bar, some text on the right, an image on the left, and then an address and phone number down the bottom of the page. So right from the start you can see that it's quite well organized. It doesn't feel like it's overburdened with information. It doesn't look like it's going to be difficult to work your way through and learn what you want to off the page. So it's inviting, which is a big tick right from the start. It's really easy in terms of navigation to find the specific area that is of interest to you. So they haven't hidden this away anywhere. There's no fancy animations or drop downs or any stuff like that to confuse people, and it's really, really clear. Overall, the design has a really good use of contrast. So black background, white text. It's really easy to read, which any extra effort that you place on your visitors to consume your information, you risk losing them. So by making it as clear as this is really, really good. If we look in the text over here on the right hand side, notice the line spacing in between the paragraph lines. It's really good. It's got a lot of breathing space, and that makes it really easy on the eye to actually read all of that text. Secondly, you look at the paragraph, the actual line length. So from left to right, it's not too long. Your eyes can easily drift across to the right-hand side and carriage return back to the left and continue reading. So that's a really calmly laid out amount of text. The next I want to talk about is the image, and I did a post on this not so long ago about ways to improve the effectiveness of the images you use on your websites. This particular image is relevant, which is great. So many websites have these random stock photography images that don't really convey any sort of information at all, but this one is obviously a good design. It's of the shop itself, and it does convey the sense of, I'm no artist, but I'm thinking maybe nostalgic boutique, which is exactly the feeling that you get from the store when you walk in there in real life. So the image is relevant and it conveys emotion, which is a big tick. The next thing I want to talk about is micro conversions that this particular website owner may be wanting to inspire. And I'm talking here about social media buttons. I'm going to do a separate post on this, but this business uses social media to keep its customers and its fan base up to date with new products or new offers and all that sort of stuff. And it's a real community. It's a real social community that exists around this particular business. And for example, their Facebook page is nearing 1,000 fans, active fans, which is brilliant. So in terms of landing page design, getting people to join that community is quite a viable conversion from the website as a whole. Of course, you want people to come and walk through the door and buy coffee, but equally, if you're trying to grow a community and market to people over time, then getting them to commit and engage within that community is the first step. So if you look at the whole screen, probably two of the most prominent features are, in fact, these follow us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter buttons. So for landing page design, having your micro conversion or your key conversion actions so prominently displayed is a really smart thing to do. The only negative point I could really find from this page is it talks in here about the location of the coffee shop and its proximity for tourist attractions and things like that. Probably a key question that any user might have is, where are you? Now, obviously there's a contact link up here. If you went there, you would find a map. I suppose a minor point could be maybe a link to a map on this particular page that says, map of our location or something like that would really be the icing on the cake. So keep your web design simple, keep your landing pages simple, and that will enable people to consume the information and take the action that you want them to. So I'm Blair, and this was Good Signal.